Hello everyone. A certain feline is turning 100. He was the first image to be broadcasted on television, he's featured on military insignia, and he was even the first balloon featured in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. This cat is without a doubt the most popular cartoon character from the silent era. I'm on campus at VCU to find out if this character is recognizable today as he was 100 years ago. Let's find out. Who is this character?
I can't remember the name, but I know he's from. I feel like he's like partnered with somebody else.
Do you know who this cartoon character is?
It's familiar, but no, I don't know the name.
Now that I see him, I don't know.
I can't remember his name, but I think he's a cat, right? I know that much.
Do you recognize this cat?
Yes.
Do you know who he is?
No, I don't know his name.
Do you recognize this character?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you know who he is?
some dude from like the 30s.
Does he have like his own show, or is he like part of another show?
Do you know who he is?
I know he's from the Animaniacs, I believe, but I am not quite sure the name.
It's a cartoon character, I know that much. I'm not really sure who exactly.
Man, I don't know the name.
It's Felix the Cat.
Oh, Felix the Cat. I've heard that before.
Felix the Cat. Felix from what?
The cartoon Feline Follies was released November 9th, 1919. This animated short, directed by Otto Messmer, is considered to be the first appearance of Felix the Cat. In this cartoon, Felix is referred to as Master Tom. He falls in love with Miss Kitty White. While he is out of the house, mice come trash the place. After being kicked out of his home, he discovers that Miss Kitty has 17 kittens. He runs to the local gas works and commits suicide by inhaling gas. Felix received his permanent name in his third cartoon, The Adventures of Felix. Felix would appear in over 150 cartoons from the silent era. He was the first animated superstar. However, with the arrival of sound cartoons in the late 20s, Mickey Mouse and other creations began stealing the spotlight. By the early 1930s, the series would come to an end. Felix made a short-lived revival in 1936 with 3 Technicolor cartoons, with his appearance and personality redesigned. Although Felix had faded from the big screen, he would still appear in comic strips and comic books for years to come. King Features syndicated Felix the Cat in over 250 newspapers. In the late 50s, Messmer's assistant, Joe Oriello, produced a Felix the Cat TV series, which introduced several new elements to Felix, most notably his bag of tricks. In the 80s, he would also appear in Felix the Cat the Movie. This movie would use characters and elements that were introduced in the TV series. Another series was introduced in the mid-90s, The Twisted Tales of Felix the Cat. But it doesn't stop there. Baby Felix was produced for the Japanese market in 2000, and Felix the Cat Saves Christmas, a direct-to-video holiday special, was released in 2004. In 2014, DreamWorks Animation purchased Felix the Cat with the intention to make him one of the most desired fashion brands in the world. There appears to be no plan in motion to create new Felix the Cat cartoons, but I think if it were done properly, it could be pretty awesome.